Howdy boys, it's NPC and in today's video we're going to be customizing the Truffade Thrax. It's so nice that GTA has been adding more Bugattis into the game, with the Nero and the Nero custom as well, and now the Thrax, so I'm very excited to customize this. I know it's already been in the game for a bit, but it's on sale this week, so we're going to be customizing one, and I am very excited to see how it turns out. So first up, we're going to do our armor and brakes. For bumpers, I think these are all very big. We'll come back to this because I feel like they're just too big. I'm not sure if I want to add that on, but if we maybe do some like a more race-like build, we can add a big splitter. For the rear diffuser, I'm going to add a primary diffuser so that it matches up with this section here, which is the primary color. This section here is all secondary. Engine, we're going to max that baby out. For exhaust, see, we do have quite a few options here. The flame touched exhausts are super cool, but I don't like the way they're shaped, which is unfortunate. I really like the big bores, but I think we're going to have to go with the carbon big bores. Those look way too good. For our grill, I am liking the chrome grill because it matches up with that chrome trimming on the side, but I know we can change that. Maybe we should do something black, like the cross grill. I kind of like that. I think I want to work with the secondary vents, which changes this section right here. So we're going to see what we can do with the colors in just a second. For our lights, we're going to go with xenons. And then let's take a look at some livery options here. We can definitely make it more race-like. Oh, not that one. That one's so ugly. What is this? Is this like a two-tone? Oh, it is. I just can't see the white right now. I do like the Crowix one quite a bit, but I also like the yellow accents. I kind of want to see if we can do something with the yellow accents. For our plate, we're going to go ahead and go yellow and black, match the livery as well as the rear of the car that's very dark. For primary color, of course something dark would look really good, like a graphite. We could also go with like a gasoline green. That stripe down the middle of the hood is really throwing me off. Maybe we'll change the secondary color to like a black or something first, make it a little more neutral. Then we can go back to the primary and see how to make it fit better. That light blue is incredibly sexy. Ooh, I don't think the yellow livery is doing it for us. I think we have to change that. Maybe we'll get rid of it for now, see if we can just find a nice color scheme, and we'll revisit that at the end. I kind of want to try out this light blue, see if we can get something to work with that. For our secondary color, silver. Oh, that looks like a cloudy day, but maybe we should reverse the colors. Pink. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, you know what? I do think that the primary color needs to be something more neutrals. Okay, I've been playing around with the colors for a while because I really just could not get anything to work, and I came up with this. I'm really liking this red two-tone. I think this looks incredible. I think red is a very fitting color for the Thrax because it's so aggressive looking. And I think that the dark red, this is the Cabernet red for the secondary color, it just looks so good. It's a very nice offset, the way it kind of like wraps the candy red. It looks so good. But I think for the pearlescent, maybe we'll change it to something. It was kind of silverish before. I'm thinking we could go with something more reddish. Cabernet red is pretty nice. Salmon pink is not bad as well. You know what? I'm liking that Fister pink pearlescent. Definitely makes the candy red a little more, might be a little too much. But it turns the Cabernet red into sort of like a fuchsia, and it looks really good. Or there's just the candy red pearlescent. Oh my god, that is a lot of red. I think I like the Cabernet red pearlescent. It definitely keeps the secondary color Cabernet. Doesn't change it because like some of the other ones, like this one, will make it a different color and leaves the candy red alone as well. So I think that looks immaculate. For a roll cage, do we want to add a roll cage? I'm thinking I kind of don't. I don't know if Bugattis are built with roll cages, but this is a very crisp looking car, and I feel like the roll cage would make it kind of messy. For a side panel, we're going to go with the carbon side panel with, do we want the vent? I do like the vent, so we're going to go with the vented side panel. For a spoiler, I think my favorite spoiler on the car is the aggressor spoiler, but I could totally see going for like the Truffade spoiler. That one looks really cool as well. I don't know. I don't like how the wing's like not attached. I think I want to go with the aggressive spoiler. Transmission, we're going to max out. For the trim, we can change the color of that as well. Could just do a carbon trim, but is that too dark? We want to make that the primary color. I kind of like, I don't know. I really like the chrome trim. I feel like going with the carbon trim is like too much carbon. Let's go with the primary trim. I'm kind of liking how that wraps around the window there. For a turbo, we're going to tune that. And onto our wheels. I'm really liking the way Mercy concaves look on this thing, but there's also Hyperfreshes and Truffade concaves. Bugatti rims on a Bugatti. It does look good. I kind of want to see what the Mercy concave can do. For a wheel color, oh, the black looks insanely menacing. How about the white? The white looks good as well, but I think the black was an even better fit. Last color I want to try is maybe gold or something, somewhere down here. The dark brown looks really good. The dark earth looks really good. That desert tan can definitely work some magic, but we're gonna have to save that for another day because I think the black looks the best. For our tires, we're gonna bulletproof those. Tire smoke, we can make that black. I think this car is menacing enough to make those demands. Okay, so I stopped by the primary colors one more time just to see if there was anything else that maybe caught my eye, and the bluish silver, look at that. I think any of the silvers would look really good, but the bluish silver in particular. I think the primary color needs to be a sort of like neutral base, and that really enhances the secondary colors. But then there's this red, and it's like, it's really bright, but it also looks like a superhero, and I kind of dig it. I'm pretty torn. See, as good as this color scheme looks, I feel like I would get bored of it. I like the candy red, it's very flashy. I think we're gonna have to stick with this one. I think we're gonna leave off the front bumper. I'm not digging any of those. They're just way too big. Yeah, not digging it at all. It kind of has a splitter built into it already anyway. And then the last thing we have to look at one more time is the livery. Is there anything that catches our eye? That one looks pretty cool in red. Ooh, that one looks good as well, the Rimmers one. A Bugatti race car. How do I feel about that as opposed to just this simple, clean build? If anything, I would do the Rimmers livery. I kind of like this one the best. I like all the geometric shapes and how it doesn't overtake the front or the back. It even adds like some nice, I think it's just black, but it seems more like a secondary accent since the pearlescent glosses over it. Big fan of that. And now I'm comparing it to our current build, which is really cool. I will admit, this is really cool. I'm struggling. I'm very torn between this. You know, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it could use the extra detail. Since the red in the front is so bright, it makes for a really good race car. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do the Rimmers livery. I'm really liking this. This looks super cool. And I don't think we're gonna throw on a neon livery onto it. Very last thing is the windows. Do we want to tint those? I know race cars don't have tinted windows, but I feel like this could use a light tint so that it matches up all of the darker portions of the car. And I think that is our build. Oh my god, this looks sick. Sound test for you guys. It's okay sounding. I don't think it's anything all that special, to be honest. The Thrax is definitely up there for one of the best looking supercars in the game, or just cars in general. I think Rockstar did a really good job with the GTA adaptation of the, I think it's the Bugatti Divo, correct me if I'm wrong. But for this car's performance, there's a lot of pluses for this thing. It's very fast in a straight line, and I think it glues itself to the ground pretty well. The only thing is maybe it understeers a tad bit, but it's not anything like super deadly, you know? It's not like you're gonna fly into walls or anything. It's just something that you have to keep in mind a little bit when hitting your turns. All right, I'll do an off the line test for you guys now. It's okay. I feel like it's not the fastest thing ever, and it takes a while to get up to speed. But I think once you start moving in the Thrax, you're moving. Like, you're really going. God, this thing looks so good. I'm really happy with this customization, actually. In terms of racing, I know I just made this into a race car. I'm not sure it's viable as a race car anymore. The Supers class is kind of dominated by the Emrys, the Krieger, with the runner-ups being like the Devastate. All of those cars that I just mentioned have just been on sale pretty recently. The Devastate was on sale a couple of weeks ago. The Emrys and Krieger are currently on sale. So if you're looking to grab a race car, you should probably grab one of those over the Thrax. It's a fast vehicle, but I mean, if you're going to be racing, you should probably grab one of the cars that are higher in the class. That being said, I do think the Thrax is the best looking out of all of the cars I just mentioned. So if you're looking for, I guess, like a free mode cruiser, something that'll get you to point A to point B really fast and looks good, the Thrax is definitely the one to grab. It's so pretty. I love the way they designed this. It's so aggressive looking. I think Bugattis in GTA all look pretty good. The Adder, the Nero Custom, and the Thrax. They're all great looking vehicles. If you guys are looking to grab one of these for yourselves, you can find it on Legendary for $1.63 million, down from 2.3, so pretty hefty discount, about 700,000. And for this price, it's for sure worth your money. It's just a very good all-around car, you know? It's got speed, it's got handling, not terrible acceleration, and it looks fantastic. It's pretty realistic and it has a fantastic GTA adaptation, so I think regardless of whether or not this car is on sale, it is worth your money. I would probably price it right around 2.3 if I were the one coming up with the prices, but because it's on sale, it's even more of a steal, so definitely go try to grab one of these while it's discounted. But if not, I wouldn't sweat it. There will be a customization battle of the Thrax coming out very, very soon, and I absolutely love my build for that one. So as good as this one looks, and as happy as I am with the results, making it more race car-like, I think I did an even more outstanding job on that customization battle, so make sure you guys go check that out when it releases. But that's gonna wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below and let me know what you thought of this build and what you think about the Thrax. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. There will be more content coming out like this in the very near future. All cars deserve to look pretty here. And that's about it, so take care and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!